Today I'm joined by Mr. Brian Dixon, Managing Director of Blackham Resources, an aspiring ASX-listed gold producer. Brian, thanks for your time today.
Thank you.
Big news today from Blackham with the announcement of a $38.5 million funding package signed with Orion Mine Finance Funds for the development of the Matilda Gold Project. Could you please take us through the details of the deal?
Yes, this is a fantastic deal for Blackham shareholders. It's a $38.5 million deal with Orion Mine Finance. And yeah, the deal is structured in two parts, with the first $8.5 million focused on us extending the existing mine life and finishing the definitive feasibility study. Following the successful completion of the definitive feasibility study, there will be another $30 million focused on the development to get us into production.
So how's the deal structured and what will the funds be used for?
Yeah, the initial part of the deal is a $2.5 million private placement and a $6 million initial loan. Those funds will enable us to finish the definitive feasibility study whilst continuing to grow the mine life. Following the successful completion of the definitive feasibility study, there will be a further $30 million in project facility that will be designed to cover the development costs and get us through to first gold pour.
The deal has been signed with Orion Mine Finance Fund. Would you mind telling us who they are?
So Orion have $1.8 billion in funds under management. They specialise in funding junior mining companies, and they also specialise in the precious metals space.
As part of the funding package, Orion has selected Mr. Peter Rosenauers as its nominee director. Would you mind telling us a little bit about the background of Mr. Rosenauers?
Peter has previously worked with Macquarie, Redkite, Barclays before joining Orion. He specialises in mining finance and will bring a valuable skill set to the Blackham board.
Brian, you've described this deal as transformational for Blackham and one which will take the company from exploration into production. How did you manage to get this deal done in probably one of the most difficult market conditions that we've seen in generations?
We first started talking to Orion shortly after acquiring the Matilda Gold Project. They've followed our progress in growing the resources, acquiring the Wiluna plant and infrastructure. And now they're at a stage where they're comfortable that we can get the project into production in a quick time frame.
So Brian, providing everything runs smoothly, when do you anticipate having the Matilda mine operating and in production?
Well, the great thing about the Matilda Gold Project is we've got 4.7 million ounces of resource. We've got an existing plant and infrastructure capable of doing 100,000 ounces a year. We've got the people to get the project in production, and now this is the last box ticking, the funding, which wraps it all up and brings the opportunity together. And so at this stage, we're looking to finish the definitive feasibility study by November this year. 4 months following the development decision, we'll then have first gold pour, which will be around this time next year, and we'll be producing 100,000 ounces a year.
Brian, thanks for your time today.
Thanks.